Yeah, my name is Carlito Lebrilla. I'm a professor of chemistry at the University of California at Davis. And a professor does both research and teach. And so I teach undergraduate, graduate, and also I do a lot of research in my lab. Nutritional has a lower threshold than medical. So, for example, when we came up with our product, we only had to make sure that it was safe. And it came under the status of GRAS, GRAS, which means generally regarded as safe. And so that was the only thing that we really had to prove. Whereas in the medical device or therapeutics, you have to show safety and then you have to show efficacy. And so that's a little bit, that's a lot harder to do. I would like to see some rigor in food because there's a lot of claims made that has no basis. And so I think you're going to start seeing that. I know some of the other national agencies already, if you make a claim, you have to sort of prove it. So I think they're slowly merging somewhere where food is approaching pharmaceuticals much more faster than we thought that it would happen. I think people want to know more about what they eat, and so the pun, the hunger is there. I think it's really true. You want to, we're to the point where I always joke about this, where you just don't want to know the breed of cattle you're eating. You want to know the farmer that you're getting it from, and that's where we are today. But I think that's going to go deeper. I think people are they're going to want to know, what are the ingredients of the food that I'm eating, and how does that ingredient affect what I do in my body and my performance? So it may not happen immediately, but I think in the long run, that's what has to happen, because there's just so much interest in food, and it's such a major component of what we do that it just has to go there. I think the problem with personalized nutrition is that we don't know enough about food to personalize anything. And that's the problem. But if you think about breast milk, the phenotype of the mother matches that of her infant. And so food is already personalized from the breastfeeding point of view. And so it's really the way things are. Now, whether we implement that properly, that's where I think the ambiguity lies. So there's a lot of these diets that claim they're personalizing, but until we really know what food does. So for example, the most basic concept, what creates tissue, what creates muscle? If I eat this sugar, or if I eat this cake, does it really go to my hips, right? Does it go to my heart? We don't even know that. Is food targeting specific organs? Is it giving you more muscle? So we just think of it as it'll help you grow, but food is much more specific than that. And we have in our lab results that show, depending on where cells are from, depending on what tissue they're from, the way they utilize different sugars and different monosaccharides is really distinct. So I think eventually we will get there. But right now, we just don't have the tools that can do what we want. And that's why I always say we need more analytical methods so that we can really characterize food, and then we can figure out where it goes.